Hey, I'm Dr. Brian Prax at the Heal Better Center, and today we're going to talk about the purpose of medications, what they're for, what they can do, and what they cannot do. So, with regard to neuropathy, there's so many different things that you can try. In fact, we have a list of just some of those, and I want to point to a patient. I don't have her name up here, so that's good. But it says list the things that you've tried for your nerve issues slash neuropathy. Gabapentin, we have physical therapy, pain medications, ibuprofen, Aleve, Motrin, Tylenol, etc., injections. So those are the things she's tried. I want you to notice the other things on the list: Lyrica, chiropractic, massage therapy, and creams. All of these things that she has tried, except for physical therapy, are simply treating the symptoms. Gabapentin treats the symptoms. Pain medications, ibuprofen, Aleve, Motrin, injections. Those are all just masking over the symptoms. The only thing that her doctor has recommended, and it looks like she tried, it didn't help, otherwise she wouldn't have called us, was physical therapy. Chiropractic is an example. Physical therapy are examples of getting to the root cause of the problem. If the cause of the problem is a pinched nerve or a muscle that's tight or something going on in the physical arena, those two things, physical therapy, chiropractic, can actually get to the root of the problem and literally help the body to fix itself. So I like the fact that she tried one of those. But I want to let you know that gabapentin, Lyrica, Motrin, Aleve, etc., those will never, ever, ever correct this problem. You cannot medicate yourself out of a condition called peripheral neuropathy. Now, some of you might think, what about Januvia for diabetes? What about metformin? That's going after the root of the problem, right? The root of the problem is diabetes, and these medications are working on the root. Yeah, but the root of the problem of diabetes type 2 is actually lifestyle, right? Not enough exercise, poor diet. So the root of most problems with neuropathy have to do with lifestyle, poor diet, lack of medications, lack of exercise, lack of good sleep, poor stress management. Those are the things for most cases that we need to look into. There's lots of other things that can cause neuropathy. Chemotherapy, for instance, that's probably not a lifestyle thing. Chemotherapy is from cancer. Chemo can cause a neuropathy, nerve damage. But the one thing that I wanted you to get is you will never medicate yourself out of this thing called neuropathy. So let's stop believing that gabapentin is going to fix this. Let's stop believing that if you just take enough of it for long enough, it's actually going to reverse it. No, it'll never happen. If, for example, you have a B12 deficiency and they're supplementing with B12, which can bring the B12 up, that can actually fix the problem. But that's not a medication, right? So we need to get to the root of the problem. So really, if you're sick and tired of being medicated and masked over, blindfolding over your symptoms and thinking that it's going to correct the problem, then we might want to look toward the root. Make it a great day. Start looking at what's the root cause and start supporting that. Bye for now.